Trailblazers, as we experience our Lenten journey, we look ahead to the promise of rebirth and new life. It's March 1st, it's the second full week of Lent, and just 3 weeks from the first day of spring. So let's begin our week together as we always do in prayer.
Good morning, Cristo Rey. At the beginning of March and the celebration of our school community's incredible artists, we also continue our Lenten journey. For prayer today, we will hear a beautiful vocal performance of Ave Maris Stella from Ms. Pags' a cappella group. As you prayerfully listen to this song, consider who can be a companion to you during Lent. Perhaps your companion can be the Blessed Virgin, as we hear in this piece. Or maybe you can reach out to a family member, a friend, a teacher, or even someone from your church. Let the Spirit guide you and help you make a connection with someone to travel this spiritual road with you.
Hi, my name is Areli Levano. I am a junior, and the quote I chose for Motivational Monday is a quote by Michael Jordan, and it says, "Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it." Have a good Monday and a good week.
I know I identify myself as a female. I also identify myself as Mexican American and a daughter to two immigrant parents. And I know that also helps me identify myself as a feminist too, in knowing that I want equal rights for all women and girls, and I want to defend girls too. What I like most about the school is the teachers, because they've really helped me out a lot, especially in some hard times that have happened to me in the past. The reason I wanted to come to Cristo was obviously the work program, but also I had family members here who already graduated, but they really recommended it to me, and I don't know, it just kind of felt like the right place to go to. I want to become a forensic psychologist, and I hope to attend the University of Minnesota in Twin Cities, and hopefully by then own a house at the age of 22 when I graduate from college. Strategies that have helped me be on top of schoolwork. Office hours, since I came to in-person school, has really helped me because I basically get to complete all my schoolwork at school. And so when I go home, I can just relax, and any homework that I do have leftover, I work on it immediately, or I give myself a break and then I work on it. But like I always prioritize my homework and then I'll do all my chores, or I'll try to do my chores and then my homework. But like I always try to prioritize homework and like schoolwork. Lately what has bringing me joy these days has been probably TikTok and Netflix. But also just I like messing around with a lot, like painting. So I've started to paint again and I need to get back in the habit of it. So that's been bringing me joy. For teachers, I'd say to take advantage of us being online and try to, we understand that things aren't going to go back to normal. So let's not try to keep it normal. Let's try to take advantage of what we have online to like make class more fun and more interesting so that kids don't get like upset at school home and like try to avoid it. And like this goes to like my classmates too. Everybody understands that school is very hard. Like don't give up, like just keep going. Like somebody's holding on to you, somebody's there for you, just try to keep going.
So could you just introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Mr. Jostin. I'm the IT coordinator here at Cristo Rey Jesuit High School.
And what are some common mispronunciations of your name?
Some pronunciations, if I can't say it, of my last name are typically Justin is a big one, or Joustin, but it is pronounced Jostin.
Hi, my name is Sarait, and I'm a freshman. Some people say Sarait.
So you have to like separate the A and the I a little bit more?
Yes.
Sarait?
Yeah.
Hi there, I'm Mrs. Pag-Krasinski, and I teach Algebra 1 right here. Miss Pags, Miss Pagrinsky, Miss Brzezinski. Yeah, lots of confused faces. Pag-Krasinski or Pags, so Pag-Krasinski, or just Pags.
My name is Leonardo Davila Leon, and my grade is 10th grade. Davila. I think those are like the main two. Davila. My real name is Leonardo Davila Leon. A lot of people say Leonardo Davila or Davila. It's Davila.
Hi, I'm Miss Jen, and I teach Theology 3, Spanish 2 for Heritage Speakers, and I co-teach AP Seminar with Mr. Nash. So my name is spelled Jain, so you would think it's pronounced Jane, like pain. but it's actually pronounced Jen, as if it were like Jennifer. And that's because it is a Hindi word. I am Indian, and so this is Ja-in, so Jan.
Hey, Mr. Charney, does anyone mispronounce your name?
All the time, and I don't get it.
Really? Like, what do they say that's wrong?
They always say Mr. Charney, but my name is actually Mr. Charnay.
Wait, really?
Nah, I'm kidding. You're all right.
Hi, my name is Miss Herrera, and I am a student teacher here. I'm student teaching with Miss Young, freshman English. It's been great. Well, I'm originally from Moroleón, Guanajuato, Mexico, and then immigrated here when I was really, really young, like in elementary school. Grew up in Aurora, Illinois, in like the Chicago area. It's just a suburb. Went to public school there, and then came to Milwaukee for Marquette University. Some highlights for me, definitely going back and forth between Mexico and like the Chicago area growing up. I think I got a really like bicultural experience, and I kind of felt like I got to live in both places back and forth. Also, moving to Milwaukee, it feels more at home to me than Aurora ever did. I always like to say I felt like Illinois was where my parents immigrated to, but I feel like Milwaukee is where I immigrated to, and I feel really at home here. I recently got into painting because I just moved into my like first apartment, but I don't really want to buy like a ton of decorations, so I resolved to like paint and like make my own decorations. I also watch a lot of cartoons, a lot of anime, which I'm sure a lot of the students like too. I probably watch more cartoons than I do regular television. For me, I've always felt like I had really strong convictions. Before I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be a lawyer, because I've been, I think in my mind, like advocating and standing up for what I believe in since I was a kid. Now I went into teaching because I actually felt like that was a better way to practice my convictions and put my like beliefs of social justice, equality, education like in practice by being a teacher and working directly with people, helping like mold lives and building connections with people. It's really like guided most of my major life decisions. I'm still getting to know most of you guys, but no matter like how hard life gets, and I get that life gets really, really hard, especially when you're a teenager. I know sometimes you guys feel like you aren't taken seriously because of your age, but I get that you guys are going through a lot in your own lives. But I guess my advice is to like keep working hard and looking forward to the future, because that's always there. I know that for me growing up, it felt like I was just waiting for adulthood so I could be free and be an adult and make my own life choices and build the life I want. And I did that, and it's been really rewarding. I guess this is my like life gets better speech, but also keep working to make life better.
Trailblazers, scholars, these are 2 very important weeks ahead. Next week, Friday, the 12th, marks the end of the 3rd quarter, meaning the 2020-2021 school year will be 3/4 of the way done. There is so much good teaching and learning happening right now, and so many students excelling. It makes me proud. Keep it up as we wrap up this 3rd quarter. It's incredible to think that it was just over a year ago that Governor Evers issued his stay-at-home order in response to the initial spread of COVID-19. It's incredible to think about how much has changed. How we teach, learn, socialize, worship, create, compete, work, and so on. And yet, here at CRJ, our mission has remained the same. And you have shown your deep commitment to growing into empowered leaders in the service of others through your efforts every day, in class, at work, in your homes, and in your communities. And each day that you have persevered, bounced back, sacrificed, thrived, and excelled over the last year, you have demonstrated your commitment to your future and to the Majas, to the greater good that we strive for regardless of life's challenges and complexities. You should be so proud of yourselves, Trailblazers. While there's no doubt that we have a ways to go as a society before we get through this pandemic, as Trailblazers in the Ignatian tradition, we as a community are also very aware of the many signs of hope around us. A school community that has maintained incredible health and safety during in-person instruction for over 4 months straight. Community infection rates that are declining. Our teachers and our staff, including yours truly, getting our first round of vaccinations this very week. Warm, or warm-ish anyway, weather, and more daylight to enjoy. Soccer, volleyball, track and field seasons around the corner. The first ever CRJ Film Festival coming up. We've got sophomore and junior class retreats, even opportunities to make a big statement about our college readiness on the 9th of March for our juniors when they take the ACT, and for our freshmen when they take the PSAT 8-9. And of course, off in the distance, about a month away, a nice long Easter break. And we're especially excited by the prospect of many of you coming back to in-person school after, in some cases, a full year since you have been in person for a class. We're looking forward to you reconnecting with friends and teachers and staff, participating in in-person activities, and just enjoying this incredible building. We know, of course, that for some families, being in person carries too much risk still, and we'll continue our synchronous hybrid classes, so the all-virtual option will still be there for those families who need that. Whatever you may be ready for, these are times full of promise and hope for our CRJ community. We look forward to seeing all of you and your parents tomorrow night, that's Tuesday night, for our virtual meeting and information night about next quarter. Please check your email for those details. And what's more, we are excited to accompany one another on this next leg of this journey together. And of course, as we do so, we will remember that we are guided by faith, we are prepared to lead, and we are called to serve.